Hello YouTube land and welcome to Force In Unison streams right here at the Force In Unison gaming channel. And of course today I got something special for you guys. Basically I'm gonna stream Xenoblade Chronicles, and why am I doing that tonight? It's almost celebrating the game, I would say. That's why it's called Retrospective. I wanted to talk why I love this game so much. What is up, Dick? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate joining us tonight. But wanted to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles today. You guys know how big fan of the game I am, and I wanted to honor the game because after completing it for the second time after the DLC of Torna, I can say that this is my favorite game this generation. So I really wanted to go through a retrospective, talk about the game, the story, the gameplay, the music, everything on the game. And as I stream, as I play, we'll have a little bit of fun, just, you know, as I play a little bit, fighting some unique monsters and whatnot. I wanted to talk about the game specifically. But anyway, let's do the rigmarole quickly so we can start the show for this special stream. I want to thank everybody who stopped by and watches Force In Unison streams right here at the Force In Unison gaming channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment so you can make this crazy MF happy. Also remember, we do have a Nintendo podcast, and it's called the Get In and Get Out Nintendo Podcast. Every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can get that podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes for free. Rate us over there so you can show up some love. Also, go to the description box below so you can see the full channel schedule. Also, Facebook page at Force In Unison Gaming. And finally, and Dantes says finally, go to forceinunison.wordpress.com and give some clicks and love to my boy Caliones. With all that said, let's start the show. It's okay, Dick. This is out of the norm, so not a lot of people expected it. So that could be one of the reasons, but it's all good. I wanted to talk about the game, give a little bit good retrospective about the game, so he can stay here, kind of give my full-on thoughts about the game, so we can start, you know, having some fun with it. When we get Smash, Dick, for sure. We're gonna do a Smash tournament. That is the plan right now. And hopefully we'll have a good time. Boop, boop. Let's see where we go. Let's go here. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing as I talk. But let's start talking about this game. Why do I love it so much? I'm a huge JRPG guy. Used to be more of a JRPG guy on the PlayStation 1 era for sure. Love the JRPGs. Final Fantasy was my favorite franchise of all time. At that point, PlayStation 1 era, you play great RPGs like Breath of the Wild. I was gonna say Breath of Fire. Oh, here we go. Dude, come on. Anyway. But I take care of this, guys. Even though I'm level 85, he's probably gonna kill me. Ooh.
Enemy force remains present. You request permission to use recovery service threats.
Watch this. What a power! Hold your right. It's getting tough. The enemy's element is now fire like no other. Yeah.
The time is now.
Anyway. I guess I killed a monster. I had like a little bit focus there, but like I was saying, and I'm sorry if I get like, oh my god, that high level monster just came out of nowhere, trying to kick my ass for sure. Anyway, like I was saying, why I love JRPGs. So Final Fantasy was my favorite RPG of all time. Not denying that. Breath of Fire. What other? Parasite Eve. What other great RPGs on the PlayStation 1 era? God damn it! Get up there. Get in there. There we go. What else? Xenogears. Legend of Dragoon. Hey, what is up, El Yote? Oh, I guess that's what you're saying it. So anyway, a lot of great RPGs, and and Final Fantasy always stood out to me, right? But there was one specific RPG that I really loved and enjoyed, and you can tell Caleones this, right? Was Xenogears. And as you guys may not know, Takahashi, the executive director of this game, was the director of Xenogears. Great RPG from the PlayStation 1 era. I name it, they had the best story for me and rival Final Fantasy VII during that time as one of my favorite RPGs. So I always love that style. So Takahashi's, I would say, themes of what he tries to invoke in his story writing and storytelling always attracted me. You know, about the Xenos, about if there's more worlds out there, about if there's really a god. All those story beats were rare to see at that time. You know, a lot of people would say, well, you had Evangelion in the anime world. But let me prepare to this unique monster. Evangelion was one of the great, would be saying stuff like that, right? So there was already subjects, but not done really well. I'm sure really well made JRPG at that time was not being done until, for me, Xenogears, right? So again, just showing how. While I prepare, I'm sorry all that, guys. Give me a second. Anyway, what is up, Dino Boom? Like I was saying, so that was to me special. So then, became a huge fan of Takahashi and his work. He left Square and formed, Monolith Soft. And one of his first games that he came was kind of finishing that story because Xenogears was always kind of like what I would call an incomplete masterpiece, right? So it was awesome seeing. Ooh, already, dude.
We're on to use recovery function.
That's what I needed. Anyway, let's get up Seek up here. Again, I'm fighting also I'm playing in custom difficulty, so the monsters hit stronger. Let's go with Cosmos right there. Talking about Xenosaga, right? What's up? What is going on? Jenny, she's kind of a little bit taking vacation, you know what I'm saying? Right now, she's not streaming much. Synchronator Falls!
Connection to master ceasing function. Take my hand.
Great. That was indebted to you, Morag.
Anyway, like I was saying, so he went and made Monolith Soft, right? Great company. And his first game was Xenosaga, whatever you want to call it.
This might work. Let me do it. Not bad at all.
Rush down.
Break. I've waited for this all day.
Quicken yourself.
Why not? This is goodbye. Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
So, like I was saying, I know I'm trying to speak as a.
Bullseye. Give us a hand. Good. The enemy's
So, like I was saying, so he made Xenosaga. I was not a huge fan of Xenosaga. I have to admit, not a huge fan of Xenosaga. You know, there was something about it that it didn't felt the same like I expected from that game. I don't know what it was, but I just did not enjoy Xenosaga, and I was a little bit sad because again, I love Xenogears so much that I wanted Xenosaga to be so good, but I never enjoyed that game that much. So okay, that's fine. It was not for me. It's all good. He's trying to take his health down.
aim true. Take here.
Of course, Telos, peace.
You're up, chum. You got it.
Let's go with Fiora on this one.
You're up.
One hit kill or something.
Magnificent. You shall not escape.
Magnificent.
Unleash.
So I was a little bit sad that I didn't like Xenosaga as much, and you know, maybe I should give it another shot. But then something happened during that period of time that it was different.
Master, awaiting orders.
Nintendo bought Monolith Soft. I didn't expect that. So everybody was like, "Ooh, so what are they gonna do with it now that oof, should have been one more." Oh, he got mad. He's mad. Boy's mad now. The problem is that you have to hit me. If you can't hit me, then we have a problem, dude. And with auto balancer, it's just you got nothing.
This is the culmination. Now's our chance to turn the tables. This is the culmination of years of waiting. Roger.
Anyway, let's do Supernova there while we finish him up. Like I was saying, so Nintendo bought Monolith Soft, and it was interesting. Like Monolith Soft was bought by Nintendo, so what is Nintendo was gonna do with this company, right? And of course, they did multiple different games. We finished them. Look at that. We got a unique monster 16 levels higher than me. Anyway, like I was saying, so what would Nintendo do with this company? And so one of the first games that they did on for Nintendo specifically was Xenoblade Chronicles 1. A game that was not expected to come here to the stateside. Let me go to the chat quickly. A couple of chats going on. They have cousin. Jenny said a cousin were on Christian Minecraft server. Okay. Anyway, so like I was saying, so it was really, really different. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was made. The game was not gonna come down to the States at all. There was no expectations of the game coming down to the States. A lot of people were concerned, are we really gonna have that game here? Oh, there's a side quest. Let's do a side quest then while we do talk. Anyway, so it was a huge fight. Again, Nintendo America thought that this game was not gonna make any money, which is sad. I was at that point I was really mad at Nintendo, for sure. And then we have to thank what was it called? I forgot. There was a group of people who got together. The Rainbow Operation, right? Rainfall Operation got together, and they work and try to make sure that this games came out. It was this game, Last Story, and Pandora's Tower. All games that I do have because I wanted to support. And that we had a great generation, but Nintendo was not respecting because they were kind of carrying more to the casual fans. So that was the dark times of Nintendo, even though the Wii had such great games. Anyway, they finally decided to bring Xenoblade Chronicles 1. But the interesting part is that it was localized not by Nintendo of America, by Nintendo of Europe, who already had localized the game for the European market. And it was something different. When I started playing this game, blah, 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 I could see how Takahashi, I felt he learned from Xenogears and then got back into this game and kind of like laid out the foundation. And Xenoblade Chronicles just was way more polished game, like way more polished. The systems were better polished with the hearts to hearts. How you build connections with the NPCs, that was really well made. The battle system was a mix of kind of like MMO type of RPG, but in a more active base, in a single player game, where you have some turn based when you use your chain attacks, of course. So all these systems got together, and the first time I played this game, how huge it was, how big it was, I fell in love with the game. And of course the story, which I'll leave storytelling for last. Right now I'm just kind of laying out to you guys why I love this franchise so much. What is up, Linky? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Today we're just doing something special, something weird, which is I'm just gonna talk about Xenoblade the whole stream. So if you like Xenoblade, you guys are in the right spot. Anyway, so I fell in love again. The big world. This was not seen. This I felt because I stopped playing JRPGs, to clarify, during that time. I feel that this was the first time that the JRPG moved forward. A lot of people don't give credit to Xenoblade Chronicles 1 because it was a niche game, because on the Wii, at the end of the cycle, no one was going to buy it. Or Nintendo did not make enough copies, honestly, because, again, a lot of people forget. The original Xenoblade Chronicles has a 92 on Metacritic. It surprised everybody. Everybody. So anyway, so I played it, fell in love with the game. Great game. Dick's Pokemon's almost killed himself. You have to watch out, Dick. I know everybody's playing Pokemon too, and I'm talking about Xenoblade. But anyway, like I was saying, so I fell in love. Played the game, loved it, became one of my favorite games that generation, right next to The Last of Us. And you know, Last of Us is a masterpiece. So you guys could see that I could play a triple A type of game, but I could play this weebo crap, like a lot of people call it. So I fell in love with the game. Xenoblade Chronicles, loved it. Then after that, became a huge fan. I wanted to know what they did next. The Wii U came, and then they announced Xenoblade Chronicles X on one of the Nintendo Directs, which, great. Loved it. I was already saying, you better bring this game over. But they did brought it over. And then Xenoblade Chronicles X is a total departure. I think the Xenoblade Chronicles X has its weaknesses, like in storytelling for sure. That was a huge weakness for that game. But the gameplay and exploration laid the foundation. Even for Breath of the Wild, guys. If you guys don't know, Monolith Soft helped on Breath of the Wild, the open world aspect of that game, because they had experience thanks to Xenoblade Chronicles X. Anyway, like I was saying, so again, even though the game struggled with its storytelling, I still love the game. I still love the exploration, the combat system built upon the original Xenoblade Chronicles. But it was a complete departure. It wasn't the Xenoblade that we wanted. Then we came to this game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I'm playing right now. And it came back home. At first, I struggled with this game. I'm telling you right now, guys. Like, when I started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I was not liking it at all. I did not like the field system. I did not like how to get rare blades. It was all by chance. So those two systems specifically were a struggle for me. Every time I was trying to do a side quest, I didn't have the right blade to perform the field skills, so then I had to stop doing the side quest. And I'm an OCD person. If I start something, I need to finish it. So I had to learn to leave things, halfway. Just let it go through. But I struggled with this game. But you know what? I kept with it. The story started to get better. It grabbed me. So this game, compared to Xenoblade Chronicles 1, it started a little bit slower, for sure. But started getting better. Story sequences, which we'll talk at the end, my favorite story sequences in the game. And it started to hook me. And then I was able to get most of the rare blades. I kept fighting, getting the rare blades. Which, again, I know that I did a video on rare blades. We'll talk about how to catch rare blades soon. Anyway, kept doing it, got rare blades, got improving those blades. I kept with it. And admittedly, once I broke that barrier, this game, then I fell in love with this game. And it's tough because I feel bad. I'm happy that this game sold as well as it sold. But at the same time, the systems were not for casual people. And what I mean with that is that if you didn't stuck with this game, I understood, because this game awarded you if you stuck with it. If you play 40, 50, 60 hours in this game, that's where the game started to click, and then you would be enjoying this game a lot. It was like breaking that barrier. The problem was that a lot of people didn't have the patience, and trust me, I almost didn't have the patience. I almost stopped playing this game. But decided to push forward and continue, and again, fell in love with this game. Loved it. There was still stuff in the story that I was like, damn, they have some gaps. But then, after that, the Torna DLC came out, and they did a DLC package where they were gonna, sell you a season pass, basically. And I was a little bit mad at first. I'm like, damn, more season passes. I hate that because I have to go back to the game and play it again. I don't have the time. Anyway, to say the least, I was wrong. the season pass. This is the best season pass that Nintendo has ever done in history. The season pass, the Torna DLC, almost was its own mini game, its own mini Xenoblade, right? So I love playing that DLC. The blades that came out as, you know, guest blades, which included Shulk and Fiora. You know, I'm a huge fan of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, still one of my favorite RPG of all time. Were great. Then Challenge Mode came out, and Challenge Mode were really awesome because it was really challenging you on the battle system, right? And your knowledge on the battle system. So again, then Challenge Mode came, and it was awesome too, right? So again, I just think the DLC just made the base game better, and that is, I think that is rare, and that's where I finished the Torna DLC, came back and decided to play this game again, which I only played it once with the New Game Plus, and I loved the base game even more because the Torna DLC expanding those characters gave more meaning to certain things that happen in the base game. The Torna DLC, I fell in love with the characters from Torna DLC. Like Adam, the hero, was really well fleshed out. He was my favorite character in that DLC. And everybody was a standout. That ending, you knew that it was going to be a sad ending in Torna DLC, but you didn't expect some of the things that happened that really play with your heart and broke with your strings. But then when you play the base game, characters like Hayes, who were really underdeveloped, and then when something happens in the story about it, I don't want to get into spoilers until later, you didn't felt that. You're like, But you know what? Once I replayed the game, I felt it. I understood Jim way better after Torna DLC. Like, that was really that's what a DLC needs to do. Expand on the base game and make it better. But anyway, ending, just give you like why do I love this franchise is, again, I love JRPGs and I love the topics or the subjects that our buddy Takahashi talks about. You know, are we alone in this world? Is God really exists? The universe, dimensional, multiple dimensions happening at the same time. All that stuff. I always love that story. So anyway, just going through everything like I was explaining. That's why I love Xenoblade Chronicles. Let me go lower. See where the quest takes us next. Skybridge. Okay, so we're gonna have to go here. Sorry guys if I'm boring you again. This is a retrospective. I'm just gonna talk. The purpose of this, basically, of this stream today is just to talk about Xenoblade. So, okay. So now that we're done, why I love this franchise so much and why I just think this game is my favorite game. Let's do that. Why is this game my favorite game this generation? I play games like Spider-Man, God of War, Ratchet and Clank, Detroit Become Humans, and I'm talking more about the PlayStation side over here right now, because I'm a PlayStation guy, I admit it. But Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Mario and Rabbids, really good games from the Nintendo Switch side of it. Why I still feel that this game is better than all of those games, right? And the reason that I like this game is a lot of things. Like, one, I feel this is the best battle system in any JRPG, because of the customizations that you can do to win a fight. There's no one way to win a fight. It's really how you think. A lot of people say, well, the way to win a fight is just put the orbs and then do a chain attack and destroy them. No, that's fine for the base game. But when you're doing challenge mode, trust me, that battle system expands more. Like the action base of the battle system, it keeps you on your toes. I like that you can manipulate the AI. Yeah, some people say, oh, the AI sucks. Yeah, the AI is a little bit bad, but you can manipulate that AI to work as you want it to work, right? So I love that. I love the characters in this game. Like the story itself, I always get in certain scenes, and we'll go into there, goosebumps when shit happens. And that ending in this game was awesome. Aside from one part that I'm gonna nitpick later, but the ending was great. The characters were great. I got involved in this world. I didn't left this world. I got over 500 hours in this game. love exploring this world. The world itself is not as good to me to explore as Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which I felt was better to explore because there were more expansive feels. This was more compact, but I loved the world. And then of course the music. The music, which I know a lot of people were complaining why this game did not get nominated for the Game Awards for music at least, which I agree it's bad. They didn't get nominated. I don't care, but at the same time, you need to recognize that this is one of the best soundtracks, and I listen them to all. This is one of the best soundtracks this generation, bar none. And like I said, I just finished God of War early this year, which had a great soundtrack too, right? So I'm trying to give you a perspective. Even though I'm a Sony guy, I got 142 plats. This game is still my favorite game this generation, right? So anyway, let's move on. Let's go with battle systems. I talk about why is the battle system so great, right? I don't know if I'll have time because I'm level 72 and this is, yeah, but basically you can build the arts. You can see it right in the corner. And as you build the arts and you hit those arts, and if you can cancel, which is basically when you attack, you press the button of that arc specifically. If you do that, you can build the specials, and then once you build the specials, you have 3 levels to build upon. You can see on the let's say on the right side of the screen up, you can see that I did a light, so I can do a light. I can do a light water, or I can do light electricity and fire. So there's multiple ways where you can take the path, and then with that you can build an elemental orb. The good part about that is why you build that elemental orb is because as many elemental orbs that you can have when you do a chain attack and you burst those elemental orbs, you get more and more damage output to them. And a lot of people will say, see, that's the basic, it's easy, that's always how you're gonna take each fight. Yeah, it's probably how everybody would take the same fight over and over again. There's more to it, right? How can I build those arts faster? How can I make sure that my tanks can sustain the damage? So again, this is kind of like an MMO fighting. Build those tanks is making sure that they can sustain the damage. You can do that by having an evasion attack. Like right now I'm using Morak, which is one of my favorite characters in this game. Because Morak is an evasion attack. I have high agility on Morak. Basically, that's why you saw that unique monster earlier that I fought. I fought it and it's you know, it didn't even touch me. So what up, Chinche? Again, she is taking a vacation. I don't know if she's gonna stream again. So again, guys, remember Saturday is Force In Unison streams. So anyway, like I was saying, so then you can decide how to make sure that character is set up to evade every attack. Nothing can touch you. I beat that unique monster earlier. Tried to hit me. Even I took a lot of damage. He killed my other 2 guys because they're there, honestly, just to make sure that they're there for the chain attack, so I can bring a lot of pain to it because my main is Morak. But that's how you can set up your parties. You can set it up for high damage. You can set it up to be more defensive. You can have a two tank operation. You can be a healer. So there's many ways that you can fight and take take the battle to it. So again, the battle system is just expands, and then you bring the blades into the equation. Blades are basically another character there to support. They do the specials. They add stats to your character. There's blades that are specifically for agility. So every blade that I have with Morak right now increases my agility, right? So then, depending on what you get when you're playing the base game, because again, it's by chance how you get the rare blades. You can play totally different. You can have a bunch of healers with Rex, because that's what you were able to obtain when you were trying to get rare blades, right? That's the part that I prefer more control in the way that I play, and that's why I like a little bit Torna, the battle system, better than this game.
Could have sworn.
But there's just so much ways that you could do. Let's go back and finish the quest. So much customization that you can do in the battle system. Let's go over there. We'll close this quest, and I explain what I mean.
We came a pretty long way, hey?
Stop talking. We have
Anyway, once I'm done with this quest, I'll talk about a little bit of my items, the blades that I have, show it to you guys. So. I did all the quests when I played originally. It's just in the New Game Plus, you have to do them all over again. Trust me. Anyway, that's what I was explaining. So a lot of people think the battle system also is slow, right? But it's all depending on what type of items you have on your pouch, right? Oh, right now I need to put, because I was using Love Sword to get Morak
Very beautiful.
Connection with her blades. That's why my arts were taking long. But anyway, this is what I like to use, and I like to recharge my special, and I like to recharge my arts fast, because if you recharge your arts faster, you're able to keep attacking with arts, which builds your special faster. You can go both ways. You can just recharge arts up the wazoo. Also, I like to add damage specials. I like to fill the party gauge. So again, you can make this battle system slow or as fast as you want. So pouch items to me are critical in the battle system. At first, I was not using pouch items. Once I discovered the pouch items, I was like, oh, now it's faster. A lot of people say, oh my god, these monsters are sponges. And if you see how I'm playing right now in the system, in options, it's custom. But I have right now enemy attack power, enemy attack frequency, and enemy maximum HP all the way up. So I'm in a higher challenge. I'm making them more of a sponge. So again, it's just how you challenge yourself how to play this game. The other thing is, you got your blades. Like, look at Morak. Morak, all her blades, like Corvin, give you an example, has an agility mod of 20%, right? So I picked the best blades for Morak that is gonna make her agility just beastly, because I don't want them to get hit. So again, you pick the right blade that makes sense for your character, right? At the same time, you put some auxiliary cords. Well, we're going indoors later, right? Depending on the situation, if you're indoor, you can increase the attack power 40%. You can increase your attack power when your HP is higher. Or you can, when I get to max affinity, you can evade even more, right? Same with Corvin right here, right? That's specifically for Morak. Now, when you're talking beasts, like Telos, again, I have the same things, because I know I'm not going to get max affinity with her specifically, how I'm playing, and more in this mode, but I know that level 2 special level 2. I need to hit hard as hell with that level 2. Same with Cosmos, right? Increase that attack power, so when those blades attack, they're really, really hammer. Another Elma is a great blade too. And I should change this. It's just need to have more attack oomph. Let's see. Anyway, he gets aggro up the ass anyway. I should build more HP attack boost. Anyway, since we're here, let's do that. But anyway, you can put auxiliary cores on the blades that to attack even more, right? And that's part of the strategy. What auxiliary cores are you using? Also, you have to take into account the specials that these blades have. Give you an example, right?
It's a nice change, exploring all rest.
Corvin, right? And his affinity chart. Increased damage dealt 150% and evasion rate at 24% when affinity is a max. So when affinity hits max with Corvin, he hits even harder. Again, feels the party gauge faster. Or recharge your blade R's 2.5 when you evade an attack. Every time I evade, I'm recharging those arts faster. So Corbin is just a beast, just keeps hitting and just keeps hitting. Again, same with Mikhail. Increase evasion rate by 45% when affinity is a max. Give you an example. Morak. Excuse me, Mithra, right? Increase accuracy and evasion rate of the team by 50% at max affinity, right? So if you wanted to, you could just put everybody with just evasion, max evasion, just one blade, just attack, and they would not hit you. Trust me, they would not hit you. So there's multiple ways that you can take into account all that stuff to make your team better. Here I'm buying one of my favorites. Make sure that I have that, and then let's go to auxiliary cores here. See if I can build some the attacks. Just only have this. Should have had enough. Oh, there's one. That's plenty there. Oh. See, again, you can build what auxiliary cords you want and attack even more. Put that to my girl Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X. Again, the fan service in this game was pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Let's skip travel. Let's fight another tough unique monster. A famous unique monster. Everybody hates Gladiator Orion. I'm such a low level. Can I even survive? Can this battle system, if you understand it well enough, can I survive that? And it's all about managing your team, right? So this guy, see how this is how you change. So Gladiator Orion is indoors, right? On the ceiling. And you can change now auxiliary cords to be more indoor. Let's go indoor attack there. He's already indoors. Don't care. Indoor there. Indoor on that one. Indoor on that one. Fiora. Ready indoor. Attack boost. Max attack. Can she get affinity quick enough? I don't think she will. So let's see if I can do humanoid. If I remember if I have it. Should increase. Let's go alphabetical and see if I find it. Ready before we go into the battle with Gladiator Orion. This is a thing on this game. There's too much crap. So we have to go through and change stuff. It's just a pain. Here, no, increase damage dealt to humanoids by 50%. That's what I want. There you go. Now I'm gonna switch a little bit. My boy here. You guys are seeing me how I'm changing here. So again, how do you can make sure the AI does what you want, right? So I don't know if you guys don't know this. Guy characters typically tend to favor driver combos, and girl characters typically favor element combos, right? So what I'm doing is I'm taking that one out. I don't want to. I know I'm not gonna break Gladiator Orion. My goal is to attack him as fast as possible, right? So I'm taking that out, and then what I'm doing is I'm switching it a little bit. I want Shulk in there.
It'll be my pleasure.
Why am I doing that? It's because Shulk has an ability right here that if he can get max affinity with it, increases accuracy and evasion rate of the team by 40% at max affinity. So what I done with Shulk is, if you see that, I have Hunter chemistry because I wanna build that chemistry as soon as possible and get max affinity. But what is max affinity? Again, I know I'm talking all over the place with the battle system. Is there's a line between the blade and your driver, and if that line becomes glows like a light color, that's, you know, that you have max affinity with that character. Those special skills, they come out from your blades, and that's what you want in a sense. Let's see if we can beat Gladiator Orion. He'll kick our ass. He's level 100 and I'm level 72, so in theory he should kick my ass.
Trust in the bonds of fate.
If it's a fight, they won.
No, I don't want to use vision yet, because I know I should evade that. Oh. I mistakenly thought that I could evade with the art, which I did not.
We just have to believe in ourselves.
It's all good. Let's do it again. It's a tough fight. Gladiator Orion is a tough fight, and this low level.
Trust in the bonds of fate.
Could lose in a million years, right, Morak?
Excellent. The future is ours to decide.
Like a bit of this?
Why not? The future is
Like a bit of
ours.
this?
The Seeker
Unleash your power.
I should have used the Monado copy.
You gotta look out for yourself.
Wow!
I'm all right.
About does it?
Ha! Myth! Let me do it. I've waited for this all day.
Okay, so I got affinity. I got max affinity, which is what I was looking for.
My hand.
Why not? Like a bit of this?
To you, Morak.
Rolling smash! Like a bit of this?
We will not fall
You're
here.
spinning egg.
Okay, great. He got air slash. Right there he was doing air slash, but I was able to do a level 3 combo.
Blade combo, third stage. Chain attack, ready. So awesome.
Like
Give
a
us
bit
a
of
hand.
this?
He's got it
Through.
safe on a small
Too
island.
easy. I've got it well in hand.
This might work.
Roger.
I got this.
Yeah. Wah. Yeah. I've waited for this all day. Like a bit of this?
Not bad at all.
Keep.
Raging.
Like a bit of this? Why not?
Zerka. Great.
Yeah. Wah. The enemy's enemies now. Yeah, that's our chance.
Focus on the one point. Let nothing distract you.
need a wake-up call.
Disappear from the face of this world.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Mithra.
Won the moment you called on me.
Yep.
I've got it well in. Okay, watch this.
Lightning!
Strong.
What's
It's not to
this?
be
Come on.
underestimated.
Ugh.
You guys just clean up here.
Enemy
Take that,
force
Cobra.
remains present.
I hate when he just hates move.
To use
I'm all-
recovery function.
Out of juice.
Not again, Rex.
Yep.
Take that, Cobra. This is the culmination of years of training.
Like a bit of this?
Too easy.
He did bear counter at that moment.
We won't lose again.
Just bad luck when I decided to attack
Believe in
him.
ourselves.
Anyway, I had the 2 elemental orbs. I was trying to get 3 elemental orbs on him. Didn't want to work out.
We will forge a path, and none shall stand in our way.
Could lose in a million years, right, Morak?
Astounding.
We can change the future.
Like a bit of this? Ha! Like a bit of this? I've got it well in mind. Yeah, decisive clear.
You look almost friendly when you're asleep,
Take that,
Morag.
Cobber.
I'm indebted to you, Zeke.
Like a bit of this.
Overextended. Doug has the
Too
same
easy.
No, I can keep
Now's
going.
our chance to turn the tables.
The Zekanate.
Welcome moment to call that.
Oh, I made a mistake on that fight.
Yep.
Oh crap.
Like a bit of this.
You
You're
guys
better
just
than this.
clean up.
Do me great
Take
service,
that, Cobber.
Rex.
I'm all out of juice.
Too easy.
Warmed up.
Not again,
We're
Rex.
on top form. Take that, Cobber.
You might need a break.
We will not fall here.
I did a mistake on that fight there.
Flesh wound.
We won't lose
We
again.
won't lose again.
We just have to
Oh, we
believe
keep
in
losing.
ourselves.
We'll beat him. We'll beat him. This is a good fight to have.
We will forge a path and none shall stand in our way.
Couldn't lose in a million years, right?
I'm not gonna do it this time. Let's see if I did the art correctly.
Like a goose.
Yep.
I'm all out of juice.
Wicked arts.
Sorry.
You're in for a treat.
Flesh wound. This was the fault of negligence. It will not happen again.
Try again. We'll do things different.
Don't turn away. Trust
Yeah.
in the bonds of fate.
I'll unleash
We're
the
on
eye of
top
shining
form.
justice. Okay?
The future is ours to decide.
Like a bit of this. Like a bit of this.
Overextended. Doug has the same
We can turn this
No.
in our favor.
The Zekanator is on fire.
got me.
Yes. Like a bit of this. This is not your place to fall,
Friends
Rex.
to the
Take that,
end.
Cobber.
I feel better now. Thanks,
We
Morag.
can turn. Too easy.
Ouch!
Ah.
Unleash your power.
Chain attack. Ready.
Take that, Cobber.
Won the moment you called on me.
Now let me do
Like
it.
a bit of this.
There.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Like a bit of this.
Analyzing enemy force.
Like a bit of this.
The right
Unleash
choice.
your
Spinning
power.
edge. Get this.
Haywire. Magnificent. This might work.
Rolling smash.
I
Too
got
easy.
this.
What?
Lock on.
Take that,
Rolling
Cobber.
smash. I've got it well in
Great
hand.
chain.
Great. That was well done.
Wicked arts.
Haywire. Chain
The
shot.
enemy's element is now rolling smash.
Bullseye.
Ah, he's gonna do two haste moves.
Clean up here.
Roger.
Put
Connection to
yourself
master
together.
Like a bit
unstable.
of this.
Ceasing functions.
Like a bit of this. Eagle eye. This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Yeah. I feel better now. Thanks, Morag.
Flesh wound.
This can't happen to
Morag,
me.
like a bit of
I'm
this.
all out of juice.
Like a bit of this.
Isn't over
Take
yet,
my
my boy.
hand.
Too easy.
Indebted to you, Morag.
Finish them.
Now I'm give it up.
Blade combo. Third stage.
Strong.
Awesome.
Tell us.
You imperfect specimens can fall back now.
Friends to the end. That's us.
Zekanator.
Unleash
Time
your
to shine.
power. Come on.
The Zekanator falls. Magnificent.
Take that, Cobber.
I guess in this mode he's using haste faster.
Take my hand.
Indebted to you, Morag.
Take that,
Gah!
Cobber.
Not bad at all.
Analyzing enemy force.
What's this?
Gapping fire.
Thanks.
I'm all right.
I'll be just fine.
Yep.
Roger. Take that, Cobber.
Ah,
This can't. Forgive
Bullseye.
me. Like a bit of this.
Please
You guys
retreat,
just
master.
clean up here.
I think I'm gonna have to
This was the
change
fault of
strategies
negligence.
just a little
It
bit.
will not happen again.
Try again.
Let's increase the evasion on it.
I hope.
So that means that Morag got 657. Let's see how we're doing this one.
Engaging.
Because he's still hitting me.
Missing for more.
Even with the high evasion that I have with Morak, with leaving.
The future is ours.
Like a bit of this. Why not?
Take that, Cobber.
Strong.
Now's our chance to turn the tables.
Why here?
I'm on a roll.
This is not your place to fall.
Like a bit of this. I feel better now. Thanks, Morak.
Too easy. What?
Like a bit of this.
Not bad at all.
Why?
Strong. Mithra.
Now's our You may never repeat such a golden opportunity. Take my power. Yes.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome. Bam.
Like a bit of this.
Cosmos moving
Double
in.
spinning
Like a bit of
this.
Unleash your
Take
power.
that spinning X.
Goddamn modal.
Rolling
Bam.
smash.
Magnificent.
Pretty much
What's
what
this?
Yeah.
Hilbert effect refrain.
Yeah. I've got it
Come
well in
on.
hand.
You guys just clean up here.
Like a bit of
Connection
this.
to master unstable.
Anchor shot.
Ceasing functions.
Zeke. Double
Take my
spinning
hand.
X.
Bam. Indebted to you, Morak.
Anchor shot.
Haywire.
Let me do it.
Take that,
Great
Cobber.
shake.
Rolling smash. I'm
The
all
Seeker
strong.
Nature
Out
falls.
of juice.
Enemy
This
force
is not your
remains
place to
present.
come on.
Request
I feel
permission
better now,
to
thanks,
use
Morak.
recovery function.
Zeke. Anchor
Take
shot.
my hand.
Take that,
it.
Cobber.
Indebted to you, Morak.
Flesh wound.
I can't beat him.
This was the fault.
Even
of
though I beat him earlier in the day, like a level
Try
7.
again. We'll do things different.
It's all good. We'll defeat him.
Squad, hold your positions.
Couldn't lose in a million years, right, Morak?
Vision.
Why not?
Magnificent.
We can change the future.
Like a bit of this. Like a bit of this.
Unleash your power.
Out of juice.
Adjusting probability of success.
Too easy. More power.
Take that, Cobber.
The Seeker Nature falls.
This time he didn't even let me get off.
This was the fault of negligence. It will not happen again. Try again. We'll do things different. Squad, hold your positions.
Right, Morak?
A vision.
Magnificent.
We can change the future.
Like a bit of this.
Gotta keep my friends safe.
No, bloody serious. Wow. Think you might need a
Magnificent.
I'm all right.
Rush
I'll
down.
be just fine.
Too easy.
Hold on me.
Friends to the end.
Like a bit of
That's
this.
us. We can decide in our favor.
Take that, Cobber.
See you on the other side.
There is a way
Like
we
a bit
can
of
win.
this.
Rolling smash. Ha!
Want me to get him? Unleash your power.
Rolling
we
smash.
make the rules here.
Blade combo. Third stage. Man, awesome. Bam!
The enemy is not to be underestimated.
This might work.
Infinity wings.
Bullseye! Bullseye!
Too easy.
Ouch! Magnificent.
Pretty much like a bit of this.
Yes.
What's this?
Give us a hand.
It's okay. We've got a chance.
Hilbert effect refrain.
Mithra.
Great
Let
shake.
me do it. Yeah.
Bam!
Double spinning.
Come on.
Done. Why here?
Haywire!
Too easy. This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Bullseye!
Feel better now. Thanks, Morak.
You guys just clean up here.
Connection to master
Zeke,
unstable.
go
Take my
for it.
ceasing
Taste
function.
my power.
He's using haste
Blade combo.
faster in this mashup.
Awesome. Bam!
Why not?
Rush down.
Yep!
Take that,
Seculated! I got this!
Yes. Too easy.
Our blade.
Brace yourself.
Like a bit of this.
I can keep going. We can turn this
Like a
in
bit of
our
this.
favor.
Bam!
Infinity
Bullseye!
wing. Yeah. Ha. Mithra.
Haywire!
Okay. Watch this.
Bullseye!
There is a way we can win this.
Why not?
Take that, Cobber.
Haywire!
Okay, I see we're in business.
Third stage. Strong! Awesome.
Destruction!
Magnificent.
We can change the future!
Yes! Let's bring an end to this! Leave the vanguard to me!
The time has come.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true!
Here!
Tell
I'll
us!
show you how it's done.
Elemental burst.
You're up, chum. You got it.
Just try it.
Magnificent.
You shall not escape!
Magnificent.
Unleash your power!
Lacerna Noctis.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true!
Yeah!
Magdalene 16!
Elemental burst.
You're up, chum. Don't mind if I do.
Let's finish this together.
Magnificent.
You shall not escape!
Let's see if we can get him
Unleash your power!
with this chain attack. Woo! He's done.
Zeke, aim
Cosmos,
true.
finish this.
Switching to plan B.
Overkill, start!
Strike! Magnificent.
You're up, chum. Don't mind if I
Don't
do.
let up now.
Oh, just 1% to get to 73. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Done and dusted.
And
After a million attempts, Gladiator Orion goes down to the count. Anyway, that is the battle system. We talk battle system a little bit today. Let's see how the stream is going. We're good. 56 minutes in, so we're good. Let's switch it out a little bit. See what we can do. Go challenge mode. No, maybe we can face the bit octopus in Tantal. Let's do that. See if I can do. I haven't faced the octopus low level like this, so something new. Using Patrorca, let's do that. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. The only thing that I'm changing is I'm bringing Pandoria back.
Be good to me. Please be good to me.
Anyway, let's talk about music as I set up for the next unique monster. 500 hours in. I don't know if I can do this with the big octopus because I'm only level 72. Maybe we can do some challenge mode after this as we talk. But music, let's talk about music. The original Xenoblade Chronicles 1 to me had the best music. I have the unique battle, unique monster theme still in. Let me see if I find the tombstone. The unique monster theme, I still have it in my phone as my ringtone. That's how much I love that music. I never thought a game would top that soundtrack, and this game did. I don't think if it topped it, at least at a minimum, it tied it, in my opinion. I don't know if I can do this, honestly. This octopus is gonna kick my ass.
We couldn't lose in a million years, right, Morak? I'm waiting. Wow!
Finish that!
Why not?
We can turn this in our favor.
Leave this fight to me.
Zeke, leave it to Zeke.
So yeah, the music, just like right now, like the unique monster music, it's just fire. It's just You have to say it. It's just fire.
Third stage. Awesome.
Like, even this scene right now. The Sickinator falls.
Connection to
Where
the
is
other
Vicky?
unstable.
Vicky boy.
Ceasing functions.
Zeke,
Take my hand.
take my hand.
Indebted to you, Moran.
Anchor shot. Roger. Finish them.
Haywire chainsaw.
Oof, I made a mistake there.
Smooth move.
There is a way we can win this.
Tremble at our fearsome might. Magnificent.
Let me do it. One this.
Bullseye.
Rolling smash.
Yep. Haywire chainsaw.
Yeah.
See how I can cancel attacks and consistently.
There is a reason
Zeke
why.
had to shine.
Rolling smash.
Draw the enemies in. This is goodbye. Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Let's see how much with 2 orbs, how much we can take of them. But like I was saying, just listen to the music. And more me, I like more rock. Just the music pumps you up when you're fighting one of those unique monsters. The right tones of music that they pick in specific scenes in the story. It's just I have to say the music, top notch. And you know, it's funny, right? Because Octopath Traveler and Spider-Man both get nominated for Best Music in the Game Awards. Spider-Man, I don't know what music. Like, I really don't know. I don't remember a single tune. There's a couple tunes that are nice. You ask me, I remember like a lot of tunes, and that's how I know our music is memorable. Is if I remember the tunes from the game. So
That's exactly it. Magnificent.
Zeke,
aim true, Siki.
Yeah. Tell us.
What can I do for you?
Magnificent. You're up, champ.
You're up, champ.
You got it. Give us a hand.
don't let up now.
Elemental burst.
You shall not escape.
Magnificent.
Finish them.
Ah, I forgot to change. I could have done that. Yeah.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah.
Magdalene 16.
Elemental burst.
You're up, chum. Don't mind if I do.
Let's finish this together.
Magnificent.
This is not the end.
Magnificent.
Unleash your power. Ex Tenebris Lux.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah. Cosmos.
Master, awaiting orders.
Magnificent.
Ah, Cosmos.
You're up, chum. You got it.
Don't let up now.
Magnificent. Finish.
That's smart.
Time to
You guys just much obliged.
You can turn this.
Now, I can keep going. Why not?
Roger.
The enemy's
Strong
element
attack
is now
incoming.
electric.
Wah! Zeke,
Yeah.
take my hand.
right.
Indebted to you, Moran.
Roger. Eagle Eye.
Recognize your limitations.
I'm coming.
I'm all out of juice.
I'm bored already. Who's
Excellent Concord. This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Yep. I feel better now, thanks.
He got
Morak.
pissed.
We can
Ha!
Friends to the end. That's us.
Analyzing enemy force.
Wow!
You guys
Focus on the
just
watch point. Let
clean up
nothing
here.
distract you.
Enemy force remains present. Request permission to use recovery function.
Chain attack ready.
You want to taste the fearing dog?
Magnificent.
This is the culmination of
Why not
years
Mithra?
of training. What do you do without me? Zeke,
I've got it well in hand.
take my hand.
Indebted to you, Moran.
Done. Why here?
Zekenator,
This is not
time
your
to
place to
shine.
fall, Rex.
Master,
I feel better now, thanks, Morak.
Rod, Eagle Eye.
Ha! Double
Yes.
spinning. Yeah.
Haywire
Decisive
chainsaw.
blow.
Prepare yourself.
Handle
No
it.
slacking, my
Why
friend.
not?
What's this?
Now's our chance to turn the tip.
Rolling
Electric
smash.
circuit.
There's a reason why I am
here?
special. This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Pyra!
Bad.
I feel
I
better now,
can't let
thank
this
you,
go on
Morag.
any longer.
Take my hand.
Indebted to you, Morag.
I've got it well in
Get
hand.
back!
Roger.
Now you'll see what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
We can turn this in.
Why not?
Focus on the one point. Let nothing distract you.
Nicely done.
So I used our levels 4 special just right there. Because he was doing Tentacle Storm, and I knew it was gonna be painful.
Magnificent.
Rolling smash.
This might work.
Unleash your power.
Double spinning.
It still goes Cloud Breath there.
I won this.
Yes.
Gone it.
Zeke, take my hand.
Indebted to you, Morag.
This is not your place to fall, Rex.
Mithra. I feel better
Dynamic
now.
Morag sword.
Is not to be
Rhino.
Clean up.
Double spinning.
underestimated. To master unstable.
Now it gets
Ceasing
interesting.
functions.
Yes. Zeke, take my
Rolling
hand.
smash.
Indebted to you, Morag.
Unleash your power.
Whew, I think I did Supernova just in time when he was doing Cloud
Blade
Breath.
combo, third stage. Man, awesome.
Give us a hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Woo! And they changed it. Yeah, I did the chain attack just as he was doing Tentacle
Lead the
Storm.
vanguard to me.
I guess you could say that, how you call it, Gladiator Orion was harder than Cloud Sea King can. And this low level, I mean. Anyway, let's finish this guy up.
Unleash your power.
Nicely done.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah!
I'll show you how it's done.
Elemental burst.
You're up, chum. Don't mind if I do.
Magnificent.
You shall not escape.
Magnificent.
Finish them.
The enemy's element is now ice.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true.
Come on, tell us. Let's do it. Get him down. Ah, just there.
You're up, chum.
Come on,
Don't
Fiora.
mind if I do.
One hit kill. Or something.
Ah, I think he's going down. He's down.
This
He's
is
down.
the end.
Magnificent.
Finish them.
There you go. Overkill start.
Zeke,
Let's bring out
aim
Cosmos just to
true.
bring the pain.
Switching to plan B.
Magnificent.
Let's finish with Elma.
Chum. Don't mind
let
if I
up
do.
now.
Bullets up the ass. Bullets up the ass.
Magnificent.
See, enemies are getting
I'm
better.
still getting stronger.
There is much
Yeah,
I wish to
done
protect.
and dusted.
Failure is not an option.
There we go.
Close one.
So we beat Cloud Seeking Ken easier than than Gladiator Orion. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy with this battle system. Just once you grab it, you'll understand it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the music, how awesome it is. Beautiful, beautiful music. Just listen to the one in Tantal right now. This is the night music. Again, fire. Fire. Music is fire. Let's do something. Since I think it's again, we've gone through a lot of the stuff. Again, I'm rambling along here. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and for my ramble of Xenoblade, why I love this franchise so much. But maybe, I don't know, maybe we can do this more often. Maybe we can do like a Xenoblade podcast. That would be awesome, right? I'm joking. But if you guys are interested in more Xenoblade content, just let me know. Maybe we can do something about it. I know that most of the fans of this channel are more Nintendo fans. So, but anyway, let's do one crazy fight. I don't think I'll be able to do anything about it, but let's do one crazy fight. Skip travel. Do one crazy fight here. I don't think I'm just gonna see what happens. I don't think I'll be able to do anything about it, but with this low level,
Came a
so
pretty long way, eh?
Stop talking. We have places to be.
Let's clean out this all this lizard. So anyway, so I think it's time to go and talk about story about this game. Why is the story so so good? What are favorite moments? So I guess to give you a heads up, guys, I'm going to spoiler territory. So I'm gonna be showing like scenes of the game once I finish this fight. They are my favorite scenes, right? So I'm just cleaning all these guys up here, so they don't bother me when I'm laying the smack down. Oh no, I forgot his name. What was the name of this unique monster here?
Roger. We're on train smash. Ha! Bullseye. The enemy's element is now electric. The time is now.
Oh well, let's do something. Let me, as we do this fight, let's talk about. We did a video called "How to Get Rare Monsters," right? How to get rare blades. Sorry, right? What's the best method of getting rare blades? And that video has over 130,000 or so. Tyranno Titan Kurodil.
What will he do next?
Takahashi is his name. But anyway, so I did a video called about how to get best method of getting rare blades, and as you know, a video has 130,000. After I did that video, this is before the Torna DLC, this is before the data mining and all that stuff. A long time later, data mining came out and explained how to obtain rare blades. What were the odds of getting rare blades? So I would say my method is, in a sense, works out as explained by the data miners. But I have to admit, a lot of people said that they used the method, that it helped them get the rare blades. A lot of good feedback on that video. Yeah, there's always a couple saying, this sucks, this isn't gonna work out, it didn't work out for me. I understand that. Look, no one's gonna be perfect. Think about that method, how to do it. Just think about it in a way that it's a good luck charm.
A menace has a limit.
So, you know.
Brace yourselves.
There's no way we can win this. Take his down already.
Enemy force remains constant. Request permission to
Let's see if we can do this fight. I don't think we can do this fight. This low level. How about do the special before the twin barrel cannon?
Blade combo, third stage. Chain attack ready. Awesome.
Anyway, so how that method works was that you would accumulate from the same element that you were looking. So it was good to know which element the blade come from, right? So I would store any common blade that it was. If I was looking for a wind blade, to give you an example, right? Any common blade of that wind blade, and I would keep doing it until the rare blade from the wind would show up. Because I thought, again, when I did the method, that all the blades, it was like a pool. It was like certain numbers or amount of blades that you would have. The blades were not random generated, right? That's what I thought. Come on. Just in case he was doing twin barrel right there. I wanted to have left the level 4 just for that. Because again, with special attacks, you can use it to evade major attacks from, you know. Oh, here we go. He did launch on everybody.
I've got it well in hand. Ha! Yep.
Draw the enemy in.
Double spinning edge.
Haywire chain
Sinker shot.
Please retreat, Master.
Rolling
Connection
smash.
to Master.
Take my hand.
Yeah.
Ceasing
Double spinning edge.
Draw the enemy's attention this way.
Rolling
The
smash.
torrent will scour your bones. Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Give us a hand.
He was doing murder ray at that moment. So I went, let me do the chain attack at that moment. I think it's a good time to do it. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we have here. No, I'm not gonna break anything.
They're toast.
We'll figure it out. Well, I'm still using my favorite blades.
Zeke, aim true.
I'll show you how it's done.
Super.
You're up, chum. You got it.
Sliding
Elemental
slinger.
burst.
This is not the end.
Astounding.
Finish them. Get this.
Astounding.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah.
Magdalene 60. Draw
Astounding.
the enemy in.
You're up, chum. You got it. Fiora.
One hit kill or something.
Ah,
Astounding. Finish.
he survived.
That has to smart.
Time to shine.
An arresting display of strategy.
Great work, everyone.
Now,
Oh, he is mad.
Now it gets interesting. Double spinning.
they never had such a blade.
Nice. Got it well in hand.
Master.
Really, see?
Blade combo.
Enemy
Third
force
stage.
remains present.
Awesome.
Request permission to use recovery function.
Why not?
Take my hand.
Rolling smash.
Indebted to you, Nora.
I think this needs a
I
light
got
attack.
this.
Eagle eye.
Ha! Double spinning edge. Give us a hand.
Okay, you have my
Nice.
finish them. There is a way we can win this.
Kept us waiting, haven't you?
Hey, what? Tremble that up. Here's some might.
Great.
I was like,
We
get the chain
climb.
attack on! Get the chain attack on!
Finish them. Fuga de mono.
Elemental burst.
Zeke,
That was
aim
funny.
true.
Yeah.
I'll show you how it's done.
Excellent.
You're up, chum. Don't mind if I do.
Elemental burst.
This is not the end.
Superb.
Finish them. Lacerna Noctis.
Elemental burst.
Zeke.
Come on,
aim true.
Toes, do your job!
Magdalene 60.
Ooh, nice.
Enemy in.
You're up, chum. Don't mind if I do. Fiora.
One hit kill or something.
Oh, Fiora, you didn't do shit!
You shall not escape.
Oh, God. Can we get this guy?
Power. Ex tenebris lux.
Astounding.
Cosmos, you're our only hope!
True.
Master, awaiting orders.
Ah. I don't think Elma will have enough firepower to get him.
Let up now.
Oh!
That had to smart.
Great work, everyone.
Fabulous.
Nicely done.
Leave it to me.
We can turn this in our favor.
Mithra.
I
Let
do
me
it.
in.
There is a
Lightning
reason
round.
why I am Special Inquisitor.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Come on, Supernova will finish this guy. Too bad I couldn't get him on the chain attack. I got him enough hits. I got 9999999.
I'm still getting stronger.
There it is. We were able to defeat Titan Kuroki, or whatever his name is, in this low level. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, let's save. I want to start going into story. Well, I want to talk about my favorite moments. So we are going into heavy, what I would say, spoiler territory, guys. So it's close. I don't know how you log out without needing. Whatever. Anyway, let's go back and again, like I said, I want to talk about story now. So this game, basically the story, how it's evolved, I'm not going into spoilers, how it evolves is basically people live in the backs of titans, kind of similar to the concept of the two gods in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Titans started to dying out. Yeah, tough luck, tough shit. There you go, Nia jumps out. You're not getting all of 2 of them, you're getting 3 of them in this game. Right? Anyway, a guy cannot handle 3 girls, trust me. I don't know why I say that, but anyway, like I was saying, the Titans started dying out. So at one point, Rex get hired to do a salvaging job with the Torna Blades. Yes, the Torna Blades who are looking to destroy the world. Torna Blades is led by Malos, great voice acting in the game. But basically, why is Malos wants to destroy the world? Is because he's one of the blades of the Aegis, based on the, let's put it this way, created by the architect to get all the data processing through him. Yes, we're getting complicated right now. Oops, as I was talking, I did continue. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do, how you call it, theater mode. But anyway, so again, Malos was awakened by Amalthus, which is basically like the Pope in this game. Takahashi always has some religious tones, and always evil. Always the Pope is always evil at some point in the game. But you know, he looks like he's trying to help, but in reality, what he wants to destroy the world. You say, why does he want to destroy the world? He wants to destroy the world because he really suffered bad when he was a kid. He lost his mom. His mom got killed in front of him, basically. So he wants to destroy everything. He feels that he was sent by the architect, who's kind of like the god in this world, to purge the world. That's why he awakens Malos, and all the I guess the evilness of him transfers to Malos, and then Malos continues his story. But then there's other people who are there. What is up, Anthony the Loser, Chicken Nuggets? There's other people in there like Jin, and Jin basically also wants to destroy the world. But why? Why? Jim 500 years ago was part of the Aegis War, and he was trying to stop Malos with Laura. But something happens to Laura in the story, which again, in the main game, what is up? The kid Jason Fumes, what is going on? Like I was saying, the fear she carries. So I love this thing. This is one of my favorite chapters. When he says he loves her and stuff like that. But anyway, as we speak, we're gonna let the scene goes up. But anyway, so Jin and Torna DLC expanded beautifully on Jin's story. Why? Because I didn't know.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't you know when to
I don't know. This is not the thing I was looking for. My bad. I didn't understood why Malos, or excuse me, Jin was so hateful against the world, right? But then in the Torna DLC, you understand how he lost Laura, and why he takes up, and he basically wants to die in a sense, but also wants to take the world with him. So this is one of my favorite scenes in the story. After Malos captured Pyra and takes all the data so he can fix his core. Basically, Pyra is a husk. There's nothing to it. At that point, you thought that Pyra was dead, but that wasn't the case.
What did you do to her?
I already told you. I'm just trying to get back what was stolen from me 5 centuries ago.
Malos! You're alive!
You didn't think you could put me down that easily, did you? I am an Aegis. Don't underestimate me. I can't believe you fell for it.
You did this to her!
She betrayed herself as an Aegis, forming a bond with a piece of human trash. She tried so pathetically hard to hold on to her memories of you. But in the end, I got them all. She put up a brave little fight. Please don't steal my memories. Cute stuff like that.
Yeah, Anthony, this is one of the best things in the game. I'm telling you. When this thing happened, oh my, I got goosebumps all over the place.
Want this useless husk? Go ahead and take it.
Pyra! Pyra! I'm so sorry. Pyra. Mithra.
The music. Listen to the
we
music.
made it this far, but...
Rex.
Rex! Nia,
Got it.
Dromark, take care of Pyra.
Understood.
What's this? I thought you'd start bawling and charge at me. What a big boy.
Stupid.
Huh?
I was stupid. I didn't understand Pyra and Mithra's feelings. Though we were destined to follow different paths, I tried to walk together. I walked in the shadow of the Aegis's light, blindly walking my own path, while she walked alone.
What are you blathering about?
So, I might be stupid, but I've made a decision.
Oh, what have you decided? You've come all this way. I'll hear you out.
It's obvious. I'll crush you into oblivion and take Pyra and Mithra to Elysium.
Crush us? Me and Jin? You couldn't take Jin on your own. And on top of that, I've regained control of all my Aegis powers. Not to mention the artifices. You're doomed, boy.
I'm not.
That thing is just a used-up shell. You can't rely on it to save you, boy.
I now
Monado
understand
boy.
what Pyra and Mithra wanted. And I understand what I have to do to make it happen. What it means to be driver and blade. Everyone, stand with me one more time. Let's get Pyra back and go to Elysium.
That was a big fight there. Boom, 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 boom. But then I'm gonna show the next scene because again, this section is just one of the best moments in the game. Like I was saying, like the story takes you on a ride consistently, pulls you into the world, and that's why I love this game so much. And again, like I was explaining, it's still the typical, we don't need gods, we don't need the gods to rule us. Story from Takahashi, but he keeps making it in different ways, keeps making it interesting.
I mentioned how irritating that ability is?
You did mention that. What? This is ice. Jin, you!
But of course. This is Jin's true power. You may have awesome regenerative powers, but everything becomes futile once you get down to absolute zero.
Oh, absolute zero.
While they're vulnerable, let's do it, Jin!
Rex!
Nia!
I'm not done with you yet!
Morak, badass.
Morag,
Badass.
this is getting us nowhere.
Oh, too bad.
Puppy!
Take this!
Trash.
Puppy, Tora! It can't end like this!
Enough. Give up, Rex. Forget about us.
Rex, please listen to what we have to say. Our power has done nothing but bring you pain. It would be better if such a power didn't exist.
We told you we wanted to go to Elysium, but the reason why we wanted to go there was to beg our father to let us die.
So forget us, Rex. For the sake of the world, abandon us.
abandon you. When you are injured, I feel your pain. When you feel pain, I feel the sorrow in your heart.
What the hell? Has he finally cracked?
You really think I can just stand by like this and watch someone I love suffer?
You can make it to Elysium. You can make it, with or without us. So please.
What would be the point of that? Listen, I swore to you. We're going to Elysium together. That's a promise.
Rex.
I'm going to Elysium for you. I'm doing all of this for you. We'll do it together. We'll find out together.
He's probably screaming in the Japanese version, but the guy speaks even tone.
Find out where we're headed and see what our future holds. So believe me, I won't let the world burn a second time. So, Pyra, Mithra, join!
A little bit rough. He needs to learn from Adam Howden from Choke how to scream in the game.
This is our whole being. This is the power we were granted at birth. So, Rex, are you still sure you want this?
Tell me, do you love this world?
Yes, Mia, Deserta, and you, Rex. I love this world because you're in it.
Well then.
The third Aegis sword, baby!
What? How?
And then the music hitting just right at the moment.
A new sword!
Numa!
Pyra! Mithra!
Apologies, Rex. Worry not. All is well. I am lost no longer.
What's this?
That's better, don't you think?
I could get used to this. Everyone, attack!
Yeah!
Payback time!
And then the fight, of course. I have to finish the scene so you guys can see it completely. But again, those are the story moments that it just makes this game so good. I agree, Anthony the Loser. I agree 100%. Let's finish that, and then I know I'm rambling on. I'm just honoring this game today, basically, because I think I'm done playing this game after 500 hours. And then always, Monolith Soft does a great job in choreography during the battles. I don't know how they do it. It's just really well made.
Impossible! You can't have such power!
I don't get it. But I'm not complaining. This is what I've been searching for.
Whoa, so this is Pyra and Mithra's true power.
You want some more? He looks so sad.
Rex.
Weak. End me now, or you'll live to regret it.
I don't want to fight you. I just want to get to Elysium. That's all. I won't let you stop me.
That's not going to happen. We have goals of our own. You and anything that stands in the way will be wiped out.
What goals?
Our only purpose. Destroy humanity. Destroy the world. Then...
destroy the Architect.
Huh?
I am an Aegis, created by the Architect to erase existence. The ultimate weapon, the Endbringer!
Endbringer?
Yes, my only purpose is to destroy. I am the Endbringer. That is why I must go to Elysium and awaken the ultimate artifice Ion.
You can't be serious.
I'm nothing but serious, boy. This is the sacred duty entrusted to the Aegises by the Architect.
You're wrong. Father doesn't want that. You're deeply mistaken.
Enough. I know I'm right!
Ophion.
Indeed! It ends here! Another guest at the party?
That's... Siren.
Bring it on!
This is the Gears part in Xenogears. The Xeno franchise, you always can count to have a gear somehow, scale or whatever.
Pyra!
I'm fine.
I've had it with you. Pyra! Mithra!
No!
The cliff!
Anyway, so like I was saying, again, I'll keep picking some things as we talk story. I know I'm blabbering. Like I said, I'm honoring this game today. Why is my favorite game of this generation, basically. But I was saying, like every character, I like the characters in this. Every character has their battle, their reasons for being there. Nia, how she develops into being scared to show her true face of being a blade, but she finally becomes what she is, accepts herself, and becomes an even better party member. Even though I don't use her as driver form, even in blade form anymore. I think it was in this same. Better no longer. So Nia, you don't know it. Like Nia completely scared. She's scared of her true self. She's hiding something, and she only shows herself. She could have many times stopped really bad things from happening to people, but she doesn't do it because she's scared of showing her true face. Bandam being one of them, which we'll kind of get to that scene later, but that's great moment in the game. That's one of my favorite moments, because even Nia, if not being a favorite character of mine, she's not. She still had a good character development that it leads to this scene right here, and shows the power that she had inside. And once she awakens, it just makes her character arc completely. And that's what I like about RPGs. That's what Final Fantasy is missing in a lot of their games. The Final Fantasy 15 had horrible character development, and they have to make all these special DLCs to fix it. DLC should expand on the best game, make it a base game, making it better. That's what DLC should be. See that scene, and I'll talk about hazing too. I really want to talk about that scene, how that DLC expanded on that, make it better.
Nia.
She's a blade.
Bladiest blade!
Not merely a blade. She's a...
Nia.
I am burdened no longer. Not by my past, not by Jin. I am finally free.
A blade? What the?
I'm no longer afraid. This is who I am, Rex. What's the point in living if I have to hide? Thank you for helping me see. I love you, Rex.
What?
Come on then! Who wants a piece?
There really isn't much ether here. Rex.
Nia, I love you.
Damn, I wish the lip syncing would be perfect there, because that's a great scene.
I love you.
I love you. I love you all, you guys.
So, let's do this together.
That's just like you. It's all I could ask for. Let's give him hell!
Ready?
Ready.
Fight.
Who's that?
You fight on, relentlessly.
But you do not fight for yourself.
I fight for my friends. Yeah!
I have been waiting for so long. For one such as you.
Anyway, that thing again, I wanted to show that scene because that scene is great, and I guess we can touch upon, since we're going in here, Adam. I'm gonna talk about it this one. I'm not gonna stay quiet so you guys can see it, but like Adam, how they expanded on the DLC was great. I love that character in the DLC. Like that was my favorite character in the DLC because a DLC is there to expand and make the base game better, and that's what Final Fantasy 15 failed to do consistently.
Been here before. This is Elysium.
I'm gonna shut this thing out. So again, great character development by Nia. That's her big moment to me. Great moment, and that's where each character and Nia, voice actress. A lot of people hated it. At first, it was rough, but you get used to it, and that scene show you that she was a good voice actress. So good for her. See. His funeral. Now this is a great scene for more. I love this scene too. I thought when this happened, I was like, really another character, because Hayes' scene kind of came fast again when I first played the game. But that's where the Torna DLC helped, when the Hayes character improved a lot upon it. But anyway, let's show this scene. I think it's a great scene, and then it's the big moment for Morak, because Morak understands then that to protect her brother, basically she must travel with Rex and help him achieve the dreams of Elysium, because Mor Ardain is falling apart. Mor Ardain is Titan is coming to an end, so you need to find new land. You need to make it better, and Elysium provides that great opportunity. That's big Morak story arc in this game. I love Morak. Morak is not only how she fights, he's one of my favorite characters, secondary characters, I would say. Right next, like Dumban in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, that mentor character. That was Morak in this game. Awesome mentor character, best mentor character. And up there, I'll put her up there with Dumban. It's funny that I love them both, and they're both agility tanks. So I guess I like agility tanks, in a sense.
Mercantile genius Banner meets an inglorious end before my very eyes. Pitiful.
Banner is... Banner is not kind of man to go down like this. If I go down, I take you with me. Watch out! Igion!
As you wish.
Niall Ardenek, you sought to protect us?
I'm glad.
There's a big explosion like that, and his face still good. All burned up or something like that.
Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no!
Your Majesty, I have failed you.
It can't be. To protect us, you... Please, wake up. Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromark,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure I... No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry!
Yes, my lady. There are more of them!
Where?
What'd you say? This way! The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum!
I'm on it.
That moment when that happened in that game, I was like, another death, really? Because there were a couple, Bandam, Hayes, and now him, and I was like, they're dying too fast. But now after you see the full story expands on it, you're like, okay, it's understandable.
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
That's the first time that Nia shows us her true self. Again, kind of intertwining stories between the characters.
What do you mean, imagined it? You got us all in a proper tizzy.
My apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did not mean to cause trouble.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey, you guys! His Majesty the Emperor is awake.
What? Can it be? Majesty?
I apologize for making you worry.
Majesty! It's a miracle. When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
But his wounds...
Just scratches. Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved... Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to repay you for what you...
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia.
And great scene, expanding the development of Morak as a character. That's why she joins basically the party after what happens. Again, I needed to show some of my girl Morak because again, she's a beast in the game. Again, one of the best. I like this cast. There wasn't a single character. I thought I may get annoyed by Tora, but it did not happen.
You shouldn't be...
And the same with the first game. I thought Riki would annoy me, but Riki hereupon
It's only been
also never got annoyed at all.
Don't
So
strain yourself.
again, props for the good cast of characters.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork.
Let's keep that so we can move on. I'll do a couple of scenes so we can end the stream. I don't know. Should I show the ending? I don't know. Let's not show the ending because even though there's a scene in that ending that I'm not a huge fan. So let me explain. So the only thing I did not like about the ending was that after Pyra, Mithra, or Numa makes her sacrifice. There's one more thing I need to show, of course, because it ties up nicely with Xenoblade Chronicles 1. But what I was going to say is that after they made that big sacrifice and you feel for the sacrifice and you all like, oh my God, they come back at the end to have a happy ending. And I wish that would not happen because it kind of took away from that moment. Still a good ending. It's just, I wish not for the happy ending. But let me go. Is this the one? Let me see. There's one scene that I want to show. And it's the connection between Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and this game. Like, that connection. If you play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, that chapter 10 had me on the edge of my seat consistently through the whole game. And playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 first made those scenes even better. So I do recommend playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I know that a lot of people say there's no connection. There's a big connection. Basically, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 happen in parallel at the same time, just in different dimensions.
Don't trouble yourself. It's nothing.
Can you still not see? Stop the artifice, Malos!
See what, brat? The world's never gonna change if that's all you got.
Will change. I will change it. That's the reason we've come all this way.
Why don't you just let it go? Who do you think you're doing this for?
I'm doing it for myself. If it helps put smiles on people's faces, helps them live their lives together, then that's my role in this world! Jin told me to take care of you. In his place, you know. Jin never wanted to die. He just wanted to connect with you. He did it because you showed him a path.
And how many people died because of it? You'd forgive him just like that?
Forgiving isn't that easy, but that's just the world we live in. We need to find a way forward within that world. Even you used to think like that. What?
That's the thing I was saying. Right, listen to it.
Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny.
So that moment, Choke and his team is defeating Sansa. This is basically Cloud's half within the other dimension right now. So right now, Klaus is dying. Once Sansa dies, Klaus is gone, right? So that is an important moment in the game. When I heard that, I was screaming. I was like, oh my God. Because remember, I'm a huge fan of the original Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Still my favorite RPG. I still think it's better story-wise. To clarify, gameplay, this one's better. Story-wise. than this game. But it happening at the same time, having that strong connection and bringing Adam Howden back, which I think is one of the best voice actors to play again. And he's been in every Xenoblade game, so it's good. I think hopefully they keep bringing him back. They keep voice acting other characters in the future, maybe. I don't know. But I think it's great that they have that strong connection and made this game story jump up for me, where I was like, really good story. It just put it up there with the original Xenoblade. Anyway, with that, I think I ramble long enough, guys. I ramble long enough. I think it's 2 hours of me just talking about Xenoblade, which I love to do. And honestly, I don't care. I was just rambling. I know that. I wish I had a better structure. I was trying to play and talk about Xenoblade at the same time, but I think it wasn't as easy. But I wish I would have more structure. But I just wanted to talk about Xenoblade for 2 hours and have a good time and kind of say goodbye to this game, because I think I'm done officially with it. I want to move on. If you guys want to see more Xenoblade, maybe I'll come up with something. Just let me know. But it was cool. It was good. I wanted to do something special since Force In Unison streams was not happening. Or we were not doing any content. We're not doing Get In and Get Out tomorrow because, again, it's holidays. And Calionis is out on vacation right now. He's in Florida right now. But anyway, let's start doing that rigmarole to end it. I want to thank everybody who stopped by, and watch a little bit of Xenoblade right here at the Force In Unison gaming channel. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and hit that bell so you can make this crazy MF happy. Also remember, we do have a Nintendo podcast, and it's called the Get In and Get Out Nintendo Podcast. Every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can get that podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes for free. Rate us over there so you can show some love. But remember, we're not having a Get In tomorrow. We'll be back the following Sunday. Also, Facebook page at Force In Unison Gaming. And finally, and Dantes says finally, go to forceinunison.wordpress.com and get some clicks and love to my boy Calionis. With all that said, thank you again for joining us. And long live Xenoblade. See you guys. Have a good night, everybody.